So anyway, in this video I'll be covering some potential ways you can basically boost the authority of your site. This will work in more or less any niche in the world. So let's just say we're running a website. Just for example purposes, let's make it about video games. So as a potential way we can get an authority boost in our site, we can have an expert roundup. This could include, say, 10 people in, say, retro niche. So we could contact 10 different people who have some level of authority. They're, say, a popular YouTuber, they've got a popular website, and we could say something to them. Hey, I'm doing an article about retro gaming. I've seen you post many high quality articles and you clearly understand this niche well, or you're very into retro gaming. Would you have any interest in appearing on my site where all you put is a paragraph covering something you think about retro gaming? For example, what is your favourite SNES game? What's your favourite Mega Drive game? What's your favourite retro console? So you'll find quite a lot of people will reply back to you. Then they'll basically include things like their name, their website, a bit of information, their photo if you want to, and that'll basically be done. You can have 10 people, you can have 20, you can have 30, you can have really as many as you want. But this is a good way to show Google you're inferior in authority in your niche. You will also find in some cases that the person you've contacted, they might promote your article. For example, they might promote on your YouTube channel, they might promote on your website, so you might find potentially, if you're going to use an example of, say, 50 experts, these 50 people might link out to your article or your post to your page. So you can, in theory, from that system, potentially get some backlinks for free. And it also as well allows you to work for a person. You might also find, say, 5 of the 50 people, you might find you like them a lot. So you might say, for example, purposes every so often, you say, would you like to appear on my site again? Maybe 2 months from now, 3 months from now. And they might say yes to you. You also have a potential as well. You could maybe potentially appear on their site. You could do an article about whatever they want. So that's something you can do as well. Another way around it as well, you can just simply do a email to someone and ask if they'd have any interest in appearing in your site. You could say something like this: hey, I run a site about health. You clearly understand this niche very well, and you're clearly an expert in such and such field. Would you have any interest in submitting an article of, say, 1,000 words, covering a health topic that interests you, and I'll link back out to your site? Now, a fair amount of people will say yes to you, so then you've basically got some high quality content made for free, and they may potentially link out to your site. So this can be used for simply boosting the authority of your site. Regarding Eat, this can be simply about getting free content. This could be about as well getting simply ranking boosts. You can do a strategy in a big way, a medium way, a small way. It's really your choice. But it's a good way to get, if you like, unique links, unique content, and also to appear more of a brand in whatever niche or niches you're trying to compete in. And you can simply get people who you may want on it, such as simply, say, YouTubers. You could get people around blogs. You could get people who are, say, influencers, such as Instagram sort of people, Pinterest people. That's the sort of thing you can do as well. And in a lot of cases, they say yes to you. For example, one of the ones I contacted last week, I've already got a yes to it. All I did was basically just put down quite a good quality article covering really what exactly I know about the guy, covering what I thought about some of his videos I've seen, what I think about him, how exactly I found out about him. That's all you have to put. As long as you put an email which is good enough quality, in a lot of cases you'll get a high chance of people saying yes. And another thing as well which makes it attractive for quite a lot of people is you're not exactly saying to them, you got to do such and such, or, you'll have to pay me for it. Because it's free, in a lot of cases you'll get a yes. Now, this of course does depend on the quality of your site. I mean, for example, if you've got a new site today, you just built, and it's got basically, no authority in Google or no authority in any way, then you're less likely to get people accepted. But if you have a site which has been around for a year, longer, or has some level of authority behind it, people will be likely to be willing to appear on your site. And that's a way you can basically do is to boost the authority, or simply get more backlinks attached to your site, or get people linking to your thing, or build that working relationships in whatever your niches may be. For example, your SEO niches, you could contact people you consider very smart or the best at SEO. There's many potential people you could contact in there who run a SEO site and do it like that. You can do this in a sports niche, a music niche, basically any niche more or less. And what's over there, thanks, bye.